Finalmente chegou a salvação do seu final de semana.
É o G4 Brasil, o primeiro e único programa sobre o mundo dos games da TV aberta brasileira.
Prepare-se para conhecer todos os segredos da próxima geração de consoles.
PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 e Nintendo Revolution finalmente revelados.
Invadimos a E3 2005 e mostramos tudo pra você.
A Konami aposta nos antigos sucessos de Frogger a Castlevania.
A LucasArts continua mostrando sua força Jedi.
E a Nintendo mostra suas armas com o Zelda mais esperado de todos os tempos.
O G4 Brasil saca seu sabre de luz e encara o lado negro da força. Oi, eu sou a Luísa.
E eu sou o Luciano.
A Electronic Entertainment Expo, ou simplesmente E3, é a maior feira de videogames do mundo. Todos os anos, segredos que mudam os rumos da indústria são apresentados lá.
Em 2005 não foi diferente. E a novidade mais aguardada pelos jogadores finalmente foi revelada. A Sony, a Microsoft e a Nintendo mostraram ao mundo seus novos consoles.
É claro que o G4 Brasil estava lá para acompanhar tudo isso. No programa de hoje você verá com exclusividade as máquinas que estarão em sua casa muito em breve.
Começamos pela Sony. A gigante japonesa preparou uma grande festa para o anúncio do seu novo console. Com vocês, o PlayStation 3.
All of us at Sony Computer Entertainment have been waiting a long time to get to this point, and we're very excited to share with you our industry, our partners, our loyal fans, what's in store for the future of the PlayStation business. The original PlayStation offered a true 3D arcade gaming experience in the home for the very first time. 5 years later, with PlayStation 2, we delivered a quantum leap in technology, allowing for the most realistic gaming experience in the market. And this is still true today. Now, we're on the offset of a new decade for the PlayStation family of products, what we're calling the digital decade.
In February, at INSCREVA-SE, we announced our latest cell processor. PS3 will support a wide range of disc formats, including CD and DVD, together with SSD graphics. And the next new media is Blu-ray, which contains up to 50 gigabytes on the disc. We are strongly supporting Blu-ray formats on PS3 as a standard feature. PS3 will, of course, be able to support non-gaming functions such as digital music, movies, and programs, even during day traffic.
Our goal with PlayStation 3 graphics is to overcome this fundamental barrier and bring movie quality images. The PlayStation 3 is going to bring 2 megapixels to real time. 2 megapixels. That is the resolution of movies. It is the resolution you're currently seeing broadcasted on TV right now. I'd like to take you back in time. Back to March 1999. This is the worldwide introduction of PlayStation 2 to the Tokyo International Forum. We showed a demo of a duck. A duck who became famous showing off the capability of PlayStation 2 and the emotion engine and graphics inside it. Now, on PlayStation 3, you can see how he lives today. And we have the ability to render the water in great detail. So jumping and out, you can see the cosmetics and all the effects that we went in real time. In the PlayStation 3 generation, it's not just about how objects look, it's about how they behave. In this demonstration, we have a real-time vortex controlling all of the hundreds of thousands of leads that you can see in real time. Plus, we've got 5.1 surround sound. No doubt about it, PlayStation 3 is a powerful machine under the hood. But what about the games? Our development partners have been diligently working with PlayStation 3 architecture for some time in order to deliver the type of gaming experience that consumers will expect from the next generation.
Everyone, this is PlayStation 3.
Uma das grandes parceiras da Sony com o PlayStation sempre foi a Konami.
Durante a E3 desse ano, a empresa aproveitou para anunciar que o próximo game da série Metal Gear Solid será lançado para o PlayStation 3.
Mas a atual geração de consoles não foi esquecida. Muitas franquias de sucesso estavam presentes na feira.
Entre elas, um sapinho que já é um velho conhecido e o novo capítulo da luta entre a família Belmont contra o Conde Drácula.
Brand new Frogger adventures, 3D platforming, classic hop and dodge gameplay. Frogger will, explore his world with his different friends. Very cool feature in the game is we included the retro game, the original Frogger game, with brand new Frogger character in it, but it's all the classic gameplay included as well. We have Frogger coming out this fall for all platforms, the PS2, Xbox, GameCube, PSP, and the Nintendo DS.
Coded Arms is the first-person shooter for the PSP portable entertainment system from Sony. It's a graphically intensive game, and it looks amazing with all the PSP games that are coming out. It's coming out this summer. Basically what it is a first-person shooter game on the go. Coded Arms for the PSP. It's coming out this summer from Konami. What we have here is 2 new versions of Castlevania. It's one of Konami's longest standing franchises. It's been around for 20 years. This is actually the 20th anniversary. For the PS2 and Xbox, we have Castlevania Curse of Darkness. What it's all about is it's a new character, a new storyline. Traditionally, Castlevania has always been about the Belmont family and their quest to save the world from Dracula. This time around, it's a much darker storyline based more about betrayal and revenge. So Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow is our DS game. It takes place a year after the events of Aria of Sorrow. It's a true sequel. So the main character, Soma Cruz, is back. All the characters you would expect make a return appearance. We also introduce a whole new cast of characters. So the dual screen, we've got a unique feature. When you play an action-adventure game, you want to see a map. So the upper screen acts as a map that's on screen the entire time, shows you where you are. You can also hit the select button, and you'll have a player information screen. It gives you information about how you're leveling up. It also gives information about the enemies that you're attacking, and maybe what their weak points are. So Castlevania Curse of Darkness will be available for PlayStation 2 and Xbox this fall. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow will be available on the Nintendo DS this fall.
Daqui a pouco a gente volta com mais um console de nova geração e um passeio de X-Wing ao redor da Estrela da Morte. Nem pense em sair desse sofá. E3 2005 continua no G4 Brasil. Agora é hora de Star Wars no estande da Lucas Artes. Tell us about the Empire at War.
Well, Star Wars Empire at War is the first strategy game that lets you command an entire war within the Star Wars universe, and we let you do it right at your fingertips. For this game, the fun is really in conquering the universe and taking over planets from the other side. What we have is a game that lets you command stormtroopers on the ground all the way up to starships and the Death Star in space. And we let you play that game in any way that you want. The hero's a really unique aspect of Star Wars Empire at War. For example, Darth Vader has a few special abilities, like he can force crush units. He also has a very deadly lightsaber attack, and he has the ability to force push infantry. So Star Wars Empire at War is going to release in early 2006.
What's new on Battlefront 2?
Well, there's a lot that we're adding to Battlefront 2. We have everything from the first Battlefront that players loved, but we've added a lot of key enhancements. The first one is that you can play in space. So space battles are really a major part of Star Wars Battlefront 2. We've also added Jedi. We asked the fans, what do you want to see in Star Wars Battlefront? The Jedi was one of the top on the list, so you can now play as a Jedi in Star Wars Battlefront 2. We've also added Episode 3. Star Wars Battlefront, the original game, had a lot of focus on multiplayer. Obviously, we have added a lot to the single-player experience, but everything that you loved about multiplayer in the first game will also be there in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Tell us about the new galaxies.
What we offer that no one else can offer is the ability to live the fantasy of being in the Star Wars universe. It really is the fantasy of being a hero in the movies that we've all gotten to see. It also allows something that no other game out there does, which is allows you to play in the ground and go into space. This game does not end. You can live in the Star Wars universe, and you can choose to be whatever you want to be.
Quando Bill Gates anunciou que a Microsoft iria produzir um console de videogames, muita gente torceu o nariz.
Mesmo com a desconfiança inicial de muitos, o Xbox conquistou seu espaço, se estabeleceu no mercado e se tornou um sucesso.
E tentando aproveitar o bom momento, a Microsoft não mediu esforços para sair na frente na corrida para a próxima geração.
O novo console se chama Xbox 360 e já tem até data de lançamento, novembro de 2005. E o G4 Brasil começa hoje a sua contagem regressiva.
Welcome to the future of gaming. We're here tonight to offer new ways to experience games and entertainment, to redefine what it means to have fun. Our team has worked with passion and commitment to build the most powerful game platform in history. And Xbox 360 will drive category growth for the entire video game industry. How will we get there? Well, we'll start this Christmas holiday season when we launch Xbox 360 in North America, Europe, and Japan.
A product with games at its core, surrounded by limitless, connected digital entertainment. We already have 160 titles in development. The HD era is about high-definition graphics and unbelievable sound. But the implications of the HD era are even more profound than that. It's about the ability to connect with your community and to personalize your experience. It's about unleashing the creative power of human energy. The 360 is also the product that's going to push gaming back into the mainstream. The product that will fill that couch up with people from every demographic and from every market. The essence of our vision is reflected in the name, Xbox 360. It's the product that delivers experiences where the player is always at center stage. Xbox 360 is going to connect to a world of digital entertainment devices, including hundreds of mobile music players and digital cameras. Out of the box, it's a progressive scan DVD player that's going to make the movies in your library look more spectacular than ever before. That's right, we designed a single device that's going to let you purchase music, purchase movies online, and stream high-definition entertainment.
Next generation games will combine unprecedented audio and visual experiences to create worlds that are beyond real. Xbox 360 will be designed for high-definition widescreen television and will support 16:9 aspect ratio to expand the storytelling canvas. It will also look amazing on standard definition TVs. To be truly cinematic in the next generation, sound becomes incredibly important.
We'll do that because Xbox 360 will be the most powerful platform in the next generation. A platform that combines great hardware, great software, and great services to deliver games and entertainment that will truly redefine what it means to have fun. Xbox 360 is here, and it's on.
Daqui a pouquinho a gente acelera com o Mario e sua turma, cavalgamos ao lado de Link e mostramos a revolução da Nintendo. É rapidinho, eu já volto. Agora que você já conhece as novas armas da Sony e da Microsoft, chegou a hora de ver como a Nintendo está se preparando para a nova geração.
A casa de Mario e Donkey Kong também trouxe a sua nova máquina para E3 desse ano, mas ao contrário de seus concorrentes, não mostrou muita coisa.
A Nintendo sempre foi mesmo de fazer segredo, mas para quem está anunciando uma revolução na maneira de jogar, isso ainda é bem pouco.
Parece que os fãs ainda vão esperar mais um pouco para conhecer direitinho o Revolution, o novo console da Nintendo. Vamos apenas torcer para que não seja tarde demais.
Well, our new console is Nintendo Revolution. That's still our working name. It's not a final name. What we announced today is that it's going to be a virtual console. It will have access to 20 years of fantastic home console content.
And now you say you want a revolution? Well, we've got one. This is a Nintendo Revolution prototype we have with us for meetings this week in Los Angeles. Clearly, Revolution is by far the smallest console we've ever manufactured. In its final form, it will be even smaller than this, about the size of 3 standard DVD cases stacked together.
Well, what Nintendo Revolution does is marry the best in technology for driving fantastic video game experiences with the best of our heritage in terms of all of the great games that we will be able to download into the Nintendo Revolution with fantastic new ways of gameplay and driving innovation out in the marketplace. That's what Nintendo Revolution is all about.
You will be able to purchase great games originally created for NES, Super NES, and Nintendo 64. It is accurate to say that Nintendo Revolution is technically capable of playing virtually every Nintendo console game ever created.
You know, Nintendo DS is off to a fantastic start. We have sold over 5 million Nintendo DSs. We are bringing to the market Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, which is a new way of playing across the world with other people who have Nintendo DSs. Game Boy Micro is yet another reinvention of the Game Boy Advance brand. It's a smaller, handier, more attractive Nintendo Game Boy Advance, and what it provides gamers is an easier way to carry around their Game Boy and an easier way to access it.
Now I know you haven't seen this. It's Game Boy Micro. Just a hair bigger and about 2/3 the weight of an iPod Mini. But this little package plays every Game Boy Advance game you own. A new look in the sense that it has the best and brightest screen we've ever put in a handheld.
We received great reaction to a variety of GameCube games. Certainly the biggest was our new Legend of Zelda. The reaction was just fantastic. We've got 4 new Mario titles coming out this year. We also had a great reaction for Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness. We have a huge lineup for GameCube. We're going to have a very strong holiday season.
Se a Nintendo Nintendo diz que sua maior virtude está no conteúdo, quem somos nós para discordar?
E se pouca coisa do Revolution foi exibida, o mesmo não pode se dizer sobre os jogos para o Nintendo DS e GameCube.
O estande da empresa na E3 estava repleto de bons jogos. De novas versões para antigos sucessos, a mais recente invenção do mestre Shigeru Miyamoto, o criador de Mario e Zelda.
Nintendogs, Mario Kart DS e o novo The Legend of Zelda foram os maiores destaques do estande.
Nintendogs basically is similar to like a virtual pet, where you have this dog that you interact with. How you interact with it is the best thing, though. It's not like this, the regular Tamagotchis or anything like that. You actually get to pet the dog, teach them tricks, and with your own voice, you can tell them, teach them how to sit, how to shake, how to do all the cute puppy things that they do, and you could reward him by scratching his back and actually physically doing it. So it's really cool that way. It also uses wireless communication by what they're calling the bark mode. So when you have your system in sleep mode, it actually goes into this bark mode. And if there's any other dogs around broadcasting a signal, your DS will actually start barking, letting you know that there's another dog out there who wants to play with you. So you open it up and somebody comes visits you. It's kind of like when you have a real dog. So, you first get the dog, you kind of teach it to respond to you, to try to, to tell them, I'm your boss or whatever it is, I'm your friend, whatever you want to do. Okay, well, we're standing here in front of Mario Kart DS, launching this year. One of the coolest things about Mario Kart is, first off, it's a multiplayer game. Second off, one of the other things about Nintendo DS is that it's Wi-Fi. So this time around, you'll be able to compete against 7 of your friends on wireless network, and this will be the first title to launch Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, which will allow you to play with players throughout the world. Basically, right here what we have is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess launching for GameCube this year, and it's the most anticipated game ever. This is a brand new Zelda. This is what people have been wanting. Realistic graphics, bigger gameplay, deeper story, and it has a couple of twists that I think game players are really going to enjoy. We do know that Zelda is in the game, and I think that it looks to be that she is involved with this Twilight world, since the game is called The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. So we can expect, like I said, some twists, some new features about it.
E é fim de papo para o G4 Brasil desse fim de semana.
Sábado que vem tem corrida e por isso o seu programa de games volta só no outro sábado, dia 18.
Mas tem muito videogame aqui na Band.
De segunda a sexta tem G4 Brasil Drop.
3 minutos diários para salvar a sua televisão.
Se você tem dúvidas, sugestões ou elogios, mande um e-mail para g4@g4brasil.com.br.
Acesse também www.g4brasil.com.br para saber tudo sobre videogame.
Anote na agenda G4 Brasil todo sábado, agora às 10h30 da noite.
E G4 Brasil Drops de segunda a sexta, logo após o Jornal da Noite.
Beijinho.
Até segunda.